everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Jessica and I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark and Mercari, and I also have a full-time job as a marketing director. And today's video, I'm going to take you through the best ways to make your items in your Poshmark closet stand out and make them the most searchable listings that there are. So today's video, I'm just going to share a few of my tips when I think about listing an item. These are the steps that I go through. This is what I do to list my item and make it the most visible and searchable item there is. We have millions of people on the platform selling and buying, so how can you stand out? How can you make your item the best amongst all the others in the competition? And I'm going to share with you all exactly how to do just that. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, I'm going to share with you all from my screen so you can see exactly what I do to increase my Poshmark listings and make them the most visible and searchable. So like I said, there are millions of people on this platform and your item has to stand out. Now, I'm not saying that mine is the best of the best of the best, but I have a few tips and tricks that I think will be beneficial for you all to just give it a try and see how it works for you. Okay, so we are gonna go over to my Poshmark closet here, and I'm just gonna take you through some of my listings and what I do and why. Okay, so the very first listing that I have here is an Urban Outfitter tank top, and the brand is Pins and Needles. Pins and Needles is sold at Urban Outfitters. So I'm going to click on this item, and so you can see here, the first thing is I have a white background. Solid white background, so nothing in the back is distracting the garment, or if you have a necklace, shoes, a shirt, whatever it is, nothing is distracting the customer's eye. All they see is the hanger and the garment. That's it. It's very clear on what I am selling. And then as I go through the other pictures, I see the brand and the size. I think that's very important to put in the front because I know when I'm looking to search for an item, I want to see that the brand is really what the listing says it is, and I want to see the exact size. Sizing is very important on Poshmark. If you do not know, you're not supposed to have a return due to sizing unless it was a lie in the listing and it really wasn't the exact size that they said it was. Having a picture of the size is very, very important so that the buyer knows, yep, that's exactly the size, and then they give you a 5-star rating because they're happy and it fits them just like you described it would. Okay, the next part is I'm focusing on the details of the garment. So here I have a lot of beading, so I focused on taking a picture of the beading. Then I take pictures of the back of the garment. So here I show the top that has like this open top in the back of the tank top, and just the whole entire tank top. Then I take a picture of the fabric tag, so it shows that it's 100% polyester. It shows the RN number. Sometimes it'll tell you how to wash the garment. So that's all of the pictures that I have available. And then, so that makes your items stand out is when you have a clear background and the buyer can see exactly what the item is right from the get-go. Right as they're scrolling through on the Poshmark app or they're on their desktop, they can see right away what the item is. Next thing that we are going to look at is the description. So the description here, I always typically put the brand or the company that the item is for. So for example, this is Pins and Needles by Urban Outfitters. So as we all know, Urban Outfitters has multiple brands that they sell. So I'm not going to just put Urban Outfitters, I'm going to put the brand that it sells as well. This goes for Free People, this goes for Anthropologie, Dick's Sporting Goods. There's a lot of companies that carry multiple brands, not just their own brand. So this one is a prime example of that. And I think having that in your title makes it very searchable. It picks it up right away when people are searching for Urban Outfitters or they're specifically searching for pins and needles. That will come up right away, and it makes it more of a priority on the search engine. And then having that in your listing right away in the description area, I think really makes it even more searchable as well. And then the next thing, I always just list the sizing, so size medium, and then I'll put like some details. So if it's a tank top, it has a beaded front, it's lightweight, because maybe they can't see from the picture. You can always model the outfit as well, but I just put that it's very lightweight. And then I put in excellent used condition. It's not brand new, it's used, but it's in perfect condition. I always try to put that in there. And then I put spring and summer style. So that's another thing, a keyword. Always put keywords in your listings. So spring, summer, fall, winter, back to school, wedding, career wear. Always put those keywords into the listing because people do search that. I am a prime customer example of this. When I just got my new, when I was promoted to my new position, I was trying to find more professional clothing to wear, and I specifically just typed into Poshmark career wear, career dress, career pantsuit, career shoes. I just put that into Poshmark and it brought up all this different outfits and attire just for a career style wear. And I think putting those keywords into the listing is what really brings that item up higher on the search engine. So put any keywords at all that you possibly can to describe this garment into the listing. Okay, the next one, I just put keyhole in the back so that people know that hole is supposed to be there. It's part of the design. And then measurement. So now here's the thing. This is like kind of controversial with Poshmark. Some people say they swear by putting your measurements into the listing. Some people do not. Here's my take on it. When I do not put the measurements into the listing, I get so many questions about the measurements, and then I have to find the item. So I just take the time after I thrift, and I'm taking the picture, I just take the measurement real quick, write it down, upload it onto Poshmark, and then that way I don't have to go back later and try to find the measurement. To me personally, it's better worth my time if I take the measurement up front rather than going back and like digging through my inventory. And I think if you have thousands of items, like I don't have thousands of items, but if you do, I feel like it's more beneficial for you to just take the measurement up front so that you don't have to sift through thousands of items in your closet, or your inventory, I mean, and then have to answer one person and maybe they don't even want to buy it and it's like a waste of your time. I feel like if you just get it into the listing up front, there will be no questions asked, and it'll just benefit you in the end. Okay, so going along with measurements, I like to take the length and the pit to pit for shirts. For pants, I take the inseam, the waist, and the length. Because those are typically what people ask me, so based off of what people have asked me, that's the measurements that I take, and it has been beneficial for me. Might not be for you, but it has been for me, so that's my tip. Okay, I'll just show you all another example. What's another one that I like? So you can also, sometimes I use stock photos if I don't like my photo. Like jeans, for example, here's a pair of J. Crew skinny jeans. I put in the title, J. Crew skinny jeans, size 24. Because when people are looking for jeans, it's not small, medium, large, it's 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. They're looking like specifically for a size. So I feel like when it's in the title, it makes it so much easier for them like to click on it. I know when I'm searching for jeans on Poshmark, because I shop on Poshmark as well, I want to see the size right away in the title, and I feel like it makes it like they click on it faster than if there was no sizing in the title. Also, describe the jean. Skinny jeans, dark wash, flare jeans, high-rise jeans, ankle cut jeans. I think describing the jean, the size, and then the brand, those three things will, I think, help someone click on the item way faster than if it just said J. Crew jeans versus J. Crew skinny jeans size 24. I mean, I don't know if that's just me, but if that were me searching for the jeans, I would click on that way faster than J. Crew jeans. So describing the size, the type of jean, and the brand is my advice for jean titles. And then simply in the description, I have J. Crew skinny jean, blue jean, because sometimes they're black, sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're light wash. And then I have the inside of the jeans, and then I show like the size 24, and the brand, and then the material, so that's 98% cotton, 2% spandex, all of that good stuff. In the back, of course. So that's my advice for listing jeans and making them searchable, making people want to click on the item. So that's another thing that I want to bring up. As far as marketing, when you're marketing a product, you want to grab that customer's attention within seconds of them seeing that product. Whether it's at Sephora, whether it's at Banana Republic, whether it's at Anthropologie, whether it's online on IKEA or whatever the case may be. It could be a restaurant, a retail store, anything, furniture store. You have to grab that customer's attention the second that they see the item. And how can you do that without making it an intriguing first picture? You want your first picture to be as capturing as possible. You want the buyer to want to click on yours amongst another person's. No matter what business it is, you have to grab that customer's attention right away. So that's also knowing who your target customer is, what they like, what they're looking for. So going back to the listing, another tip that I have for you all is also searching and looking at your competition. What is your competition doing to make these J. Crew skinny jeans stand out? You have to make sure that yours are standing out. It's always important to look at competition in any business. That's how you market yourself. You have to be better than the other person. Not to sound mean, but that's just reality of how you can capture sales over someone else. Of course, we're all community here and I'm all for it, but you're here to also make money. So you want to see what can I do to make mine stand out for my customer? And everyone doesn't have the same customer, so it's not like you're trying to one-up someone. I'm just saying you want yours to stand out for your customer amongst someone else. So having a good first photo, whether it's a stock photo or it's you modeling it if you fit it, or it's just a plain white background, or maybe you have a unique background that makes you stand out. Then having a really, really good title that either puts the brand, the description of what the item is, and the size. Those are the three things I recommend. And then putting keywords into your description so that it pulls those items up to make it like the very top. Of course, you have to share your items. We all know that. But it also helps when you have those keywords in there. And fourth thing, I also highly recommend putting in measurements to save you time and to relieve you of having to go back into your inventory and then answer a bunch of questions. That's just my preference. So those are my 4 tips. And I think that will really help your items go to the top of the search engine. We all know that the search engine has to do with listing more items, sharing your closet, but I also think that this first image, your title, and your description is a huge, huge part of making your item go to the top of the search. So those are my suggestions. Those are my tips and tricks and how I've been able to be successful or with those 4 tips. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. I will be making a lot of videos this week and I'm super excited. So leave a comment down below on what you all would like to see in my next video. Also, put your Poshmark closet name in the comment section so I can go share some of your items in your closet. And I appreciate you all watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you have not already. It's completely free. And hit that little bell notification so my video pops up every time I put a new video up, especially this week because I'm going to have a lot of them and you're not going to want to miss it. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!